Hey guys, how's it going?
What's going on, guys? Steve here with Raiken Profit, and we're in my kitchen right now, which is pretty dirty. It needs to be cleaned. But in any event, we're behind the scenes right now with my buddy Jameson, and as you can see, we are getting ready to shoot a video. And I want to kind of bring you guys behind the scenes in terms of how we shoot videos and also some of the preparation. One of the big things that I always like to do, and I'm kind of training Jameson to do this as well, is before you shoot a video, kind of get some ideas together so your video kind of flows smoothly. I mean, what's this video going to be about today?
We are going to talk about strategies of pricing, repricing, how to deal with undercutters and repricers and stuff like that.
Yeah, we live in a world where, you know, you get an item, but, you know, the competition, sometimes they could be fierce. So we've got the whole setup, guys. You've seen this before. We got the lights, we've got the umbrellas to diffuse the lights, and we've got these pointed at a 90-degree angle over here. We're going to be shooting this video with a Canon G7X, which is actually what I'm shooting on right now. Because we have two of them, and here's my Canon 70D. I might have some backup footage going on, but yeah, we're just getting ready for this video. I'm going to show you guys some behind the scenes stuff. We got the video, we got the plan, the layout right there. We got the stuff ready to go. So you almost ready to shoot, man, and get this video shot?
A little shot of the behind the scenes Gatorade bottle.
Okay.
Outhouse.
So I'm gonna put this up right now on the tripod and show you guys a little behind the scenes. How many tips do you have so far?
We've got 4.
4 tips?
I'm going to keep that as 1 because it's kind of in the same mode.
Leader, you got the door, no motions, got it. What's this?
Match the lowest, don't undercut unless your repricer is set up that way.
Check quantity, competition.
Weight off competition with items we're on sale.
I'm trying to think if there's really anything else, because what's the real purpose of this video? The purpose is to be able to help someone, whether they're brand new or they're advanced, trying to figure out how to deal with, undercutting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, is there anything else you're missing?
Of one thing to say, I'm just trying to figure out how to word it. Basically, say you buy this item for $10 retail value, and say it's selling for $25, make a $7 profit.
Yeah.
And say I come along, and I get this item for $1. So I get this item for $1, and then say you're selling it for $25, and I come in at $19.99. I guess, this is just my opinion on things. I would tell that $19.99 guy to price at $25. Just because you're lower doesn't mean you're going to sell any faster. If it's got 300,000 rank, you can still be waiting 2 weeks to sell it. So there's no point in going that low unless it's like a penny.
Yeah.
It's just, in my opinion. Some people say you don't know their cost of goods, blah 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 blah. You don't know what their margin. That's my strategy. Is I don't believe in pricing at $5 lower. I think you should
just explain it to them. Just explain.
Do you know how to? I guess you know what I'm trying to say. I guess.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not good at wording things. That's when they come out.
Well, it's hard sometimes, man. I would just say, you have your points, and if you go off on a tangent, you go off on a tangent. But just pretend your viewers are right there, and just explain to them how you would do it. You don't have to try to break every step down. Just explain to them as if you were talking to somebody who, a subscriber met you in the store, what you would say to them. Okay. So, again, we could take pauses and whatnot to, kind of fill in the gaps and whatnot. So I'm going to move this thing over here because we're going to get a little bit of behind the scenes footage. I'm trying to think what's the best way. I might just keep it out here because I want my viewers to be able to see what's going on. Let's roll. Let's just do it.
Okay.
If you make mistakes, you make mistakes. Let's just get this thing rocking. Cool.
All right, where am I going?
You're going over here.
Okay.
Watch out for that cord. It's. I think this will be good. Yeah, you're gonna be standing in front of here, and I'm gonna be. Yeah, kind of like that. So, trying to see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's a clean background. I just want to see what our camera's seeing over here.
Looking clean. Look at me.
Looking clean and mean. About to be getting that green. All right, cool. So, start with the introduction. Introduce yourself. Hey, what's going on? I'm Jameson.
Okay.
Give them, because when people come into your video, you have 5 seconds to catch them. So if you don't, of course your title's going to kind of give them an idea, but you have to hook them in real quick.
Yeah.
So that first 5-10 seconds, introduce yourself real quick. And after about 5 seconds, this is the purpose of the video. And then we'll get in. If you stumble, we'll stop.
Okay.
Can you slide you over a little bit more? Yeah, cool. That's perfect. And shoot.
Good to go? All right. Yo, what's up guys? Jameson Philippi here, hanging out at the Raiken house. Short little video for you real fast. Sorry, messed up here.
That's all good. Start over.
Yep. Gosh,
when I shot my first video, it's so awkward.
it is a little weird.
Try not to. If you stumble or you mess up a little bit, don't let it.
Just keep going.
Because in real life, don't you stutter a little mess up here and there? I do all the time. So
I just gotta get in that mindset to not, you know, like.
Pretend like you're talking to me, but look into the camera lens.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we got a quick video. Gonna give you some tips on how to reprice, a little strategy, how to deal with repricers and undercutters. The first tip that I have for you guys is leave your ego at the door. Try not to put any emotion in when you are repricing your items. It gets so irritating, and I'm working on this every day. I get really irritated when I'm priced at $25 and some clown comes in at $17 where he's making 6 cents profit. You know, just try not to let that bother you, because you don't want to get mad and then go $16 and he goes 15, and then it just becomes a big ego fest where everybody's got to show who's got the biggest you know what to see who can go the lowest. Like it happens on so many items. So just leave your ego at the door. Like that would be a good tip to write on your computer and tape it to your computer. Just never forget that. Don't have any emotions in repricing. You know, nobody else has their. I mean, they shouldn't, but just leave your emotions at the door. You know, just wait it out if need be. Another tip that I have for you, and this is just my opinion and my experience, is if you don't have a repricer, don't undercut people even by a penny, because if they've got a repricer, chances are they're going to automatically undercut you. You can kind of sometimes tell who's got a repricer and who doesn't based on how many feedback they have. If they've got 1 feedback, they may or may not have one, but if they've got 500 feedback or 1,000 or 100,000 feedback, I can almost guarantee you they've got a repricer. Anyone that's doing that well has got a repricer. So if you don't have one, don't undercut, match the lowest. Again, that's just my opinion. That's just what I do, and I've had decent success with it.
And don't worry, because like if you want to take a break now, I'm going to cut all that out. So if you want to be like the next tip and then jump into it. Once you hit your point, you don't have to try to transition it over. Just cut the point and I'll.
Okay. All right.
So take a breath, because pound your chest. All
right. Okay. All right. Also, another tip is check the quantity of your competition. You know, if you have your item priced at 25 and they're at 20, you know, if they have 500 quantity, you may want to match them and get rid of your one item. You know, if they have 1 and you've got, 10 or whatever, you may want to check that and see what they have, because you could just wait for them to sell and then you'll get that extra $5 per item. So I always check my competition's price when there's a big gap like that, because I'm not going to lose, 10 or 20 or 30 or $40 if, they've only got quantity 1 or 2 and undercutting by a bunch. But if they've got like 500, 100, or 1,000 or whatever it may be, I might not want to wait that out. That could be weeks, that could be months until they run out. So yeah, definitely check competition's quantity for sure.
Nice. So you're on, what point are you on right now?
Right there.
Cool. Good, I like it. You're putting your personality in at the end, because I can tell you're so much smoother when you start getting goofy and being yourself and just like making jokes. So
yeah.
Don't be scared to do that.
It's just taking a little while.
Show everybody your underarms. So let's show everybody on camera. Let's hold on. Yeah. So how did that go, man? What are your thoughts on that video?
Awesome. I was extremely nervous in the beginning. At the end, I loosened up. The China White started to kick in, so I feel all right. No, I'm just kidding.
That was cool. How did it feel with the lights on you? Because that's a
cool.
whole.
And I love the setup. It just makes things more professional. And I don't know what it looks like on my end.
Yeah, no, it looked good. The background was clean and everything. For the people watching who are shooting YouTube videos, does it help to have the paper with your points on it?
For me, yes, because I can just look down and boom. Because I see people have done videos and they'll like forget or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be the other. You're like walking around. Yeah,
I had no clue what I was talking about.
That was so funny. But yeah, for me it works. Definitely. So
we'll link up your information below. Kind of just want to show everyone a little behind the scenes, and it's cool. You're shooting a video, but I'm also shooting a video. Yeah, thanks for being my guinea pig.
You're welcome.
Peace.
Peace. feedback they have. If they've got 1 feedback, they may or may not have one, but if they've got 500 feedback or 1,000 or 100,000 feedback, I can almost guarantee you they've got a repricer. Anyone that's doing that well has got a repricer. So if you don't have one, don't undercut, match the lowest. Again, that's just my opinion. That's just what I do, and I've had decent success with it.